Hi, YouTube. Welcome on in. Hey, in case you guys don't know me, hi, my name's Ed. I'm a psychologist, and I tend to do deep dives into anime, video game, and everything in between. And I want to start off by saying, if you see this timer up here, it's because we're currently doing a subathon. In the subathon, Deltarune Chapter 5 won a slot, so we're going to be jumping in and playing some Deltarune Chapter 5. With that being said, if you don't know me, I tend to do long style analysis for video games, anime, pretty much everything. So yeah, just prepare for this to take a while. We only slot for 2-3 hours a day for this, so this will probably end in about 2 hours roughly is the best way for me to put it. But I am beyond excited to get to it and be able to go ahead and break this down as much as we possibly can, because I always feel like there's so much to analyze, so much to get it going. Also, by the way, in case you guys are unaware, we do have our first ever merch drop coming on through. So if you guys are open to it and you guys are excited, we do have merch available created by the wonderful Nick themselves, that is open and available for the first time ever as a merch drop there. If you guys are open to it, there you guys go. You guys have that availability right there. With that though, hey, I want to start off by prefacing this as all of this is always first and foremost for the analysis. Okay, nothing I say is a prediction, is anything like that, right? I'm not a how do you say, a person over here that's all my predictions come true or anything like that. No. Everything that I say comes through out of a psychological base, and that's the main aspects of things. I am accredited where I work. I've gone to national and international conferences to speak at. I've actually spoken even at TwitchCon in regards to mental health, and that's probably one of the best impacts or best elements for me to go ahead and speak about. Just in case you guys are curious, again, verified through Twitch, verified through Kick, verified through YouTube, and all the other resources out there. So please remember, I am a psychologist. I'm not your psychologist. So please seek mental health in your area. And I want to start off by answering the question: what do I think Chapter 5 is going to be about? And if I remember everything that we went through on Chapter 4 and the good and the bad of like everything out there, I think we're going to be going through Asgore. I'm assuming that we're going to be going through Asgore and the Field of Dreams, right? Through the Field of Dreams of flowers and all of that. That is my assumption based out of what we learned in Chapter 4. So I have a couple questions. And I've been stewing on it. I've been thinking about it. We haven't played Deltarune in quite a while, and my mind's been going absolutely insane. And you know what? It might just be my brain going crazy with it for just a second here. But actually, let's write it down. By the way, Deltarune just came out. If you guys are wondering, it's not like we're doing this months ahead. I don't know when this is going to come out on YouTube. It'll come out whenever the editors are ready. If you guys want the full unedited reaction or unedited playthrough, it is up on the Patreon. But let's talk about Asgore. This is where I want to start off with before we move on to anybody else. Who is Asgore? Chat. Who is Asgore? And more specifically, what does Asgore know? Because you guys were just bringing that aspect up of the Black Shard. What does Asgore know about the Black Shards? Even more specifically, what does Asgore know about the Dark Worlds? Is Asgore aware of everything that is happening there, right? Asgore is a divorced dad. What else? Divorced dad era. A man who misses his family. Tori's ex-husband, sad guy for how dedicated, he's a bit obsessed. Ex-police, yep. Which makes me wonder a couple of things, right? Flower shop owner, yep. I'm bringing all of this up because this is all an element for how we interpret Asgore, right? As an individual. For Asgore themselves, where are they at? What is the mask that they have outwardly versus inwardly? Caregiver? That's one. How many masks do we have in here, chat? Caregiver, slave, yeah. What else? Innocent victim, good. What else? Innocent victim, where safety is at play. Please, lover seducer. Okay, yeah, I can see that. Where's it at? Lover, seducer, yep. Hero, villain, sure. To some, he's a hero. To others, he might be a villain. Okay. Outlaw, criminal, removed from the force. Creator, because of gardening. Okay. I'm putting ruler, tyrant only for one reason. And it might not be explicit, but more implicit, which might be aspects of family. Now let's go over this, right? Caregiver, slave, where if that's out of whack, that's because of lack of service or service in general. The mastery over what is service is not there. At times, he wants to be that caregiver when he's in full control, right? Showcasing that. But is he really being a caregiver? Is he a caregiver to others, or is he really just a slave to fate? A slave to destiny itself, a slave to whatever may be going on. For an innocent victim, is it safety that comes into to aspect, right? Where if he's actually feeling safe, it's because he's an innocent individual. But if it's if you know he's being victimized, it's because he doesn't have any form of safety, right? And therefore he is a victim because if he doesn't have any safety, he is going through it. With lover, seducer, you know, if he's trying to passionately showcase to others that he is a lover, but deep inside he's trying to win back the heart of Toriel through that seduction aspect that is clearly not working. Hero, villain, does he have any mastery over himself? Do you think that, like, does he view himself as a hero? Does he view himself as a villain? Maybe even a confused individual that others aren't fully understanding and acknowledging, you know, the aspect of self that Asgore has, right? A creator destroyer. Is he actually innovating, or is he destroying himself in the process? Is he actually going through and mending, say, these flowers and caring for them, or in the process is he throwing all of his grief, this aspects of self into his hobbies and really destroying what's left of his family? With ruler, tyrant, how much control does he have? Is he a ruler when he's in full control and in a happy state? Or is he a tyrant because he's trying to forge that form of control? That is where this comes through. All of this, and this is just one small aspect. We haven't even touched on all of this, right? Combined with, like, how much does Asgore actually know of the Dark World? How much does Asgore, you know, actually know about the black shards, right? How much did the Dark World's black shards, you know, his work as a hobby owner affect his divorced dad status? You know, being a chief of police, how did all of this come through? He might miss his family, but what does Asgore highlight even more? Duty to self or duty to others? Or maybe duty to what he thought was duty ended up cracking everything along the line. That is what's going on. When I look at Asgore, we're looking at an individual that has clearly had quite a bit. And this has been one of the biggest requests that I've had all along. Like, you know, ever since we stopped going through with it, is like, okay, you know, can you touch on Asgore? Can you touch on Daddy Asgore, please, you know? Do the flowers represent a need to nurture or a way for him to grasp control? Exactly, Buttery. And that's the question that we're asking, especially when it comes to ruler tyrant, is do the flowers in some capacity showcase a need for control over self and environment? And by the way, a lot of divorcees are always trying to find a way to gain back an aspect of their identity. And I'm showcasing this because it's important to talk about it, right? Especially when it comes to Asgore. Now, I bring this up, and I brought this up before because this is emotional manipulation tactics. Have we seen any of this from Asgore in any capacity? Yay or nay? Makes their victim doubt their understanding. Changing the subject. Guess what? It happens all the time. This is something I'm trying to make sure I get through to all of you, right? Aspects of manipulation happen all the time, even in our daily life, right? It happens because it's a thing that is there, right? Ignoring to an extent. But sometimes we do these things to try and, because we think that we're trying to protect others in the process, right? And while we're highlighting this, let's go through with this. Where is Asgore at? Exactly. In manipulation in of itself isn't inherently positive and or negative. It happens just naturally as we breathe, unfortunately, you know. Middle adulthood, right? Will I provide something of real value? Adults need to create and nurture things that will outlast them, often by having kids or creating a positive change that benefits other people. Success results in feelings of usefulness and accomplishment, and failure results in shallow involvement in the world. Oof. That's what I'm afraid of. It feels going through a divorce can definitely affect how much you want to be a part of like the real world, how much you can heal through the aspects of self, right? Okay, intimacy versus isolation. Adults need to form intimate, loving relationships with other people. Success leads to strong relationships. Failure leads to loneliness and isolation. Is he isolated, chat? Does Asgore even know who they are currently? Does Asgore even know who they are currently? Are they the chief of police? Are they dad? Are they a loving parent? Is that the husband that comes home from work and is there with the kids? Or is this, you know, an X aspect of self for role? Is he really the Flower King? Does he acknowledge his place? Is he still, or is he fighting for his place? Is he trying to gain back those roles of husband, of dad, of all of these things? Talking to Chris for 5 seconds doesn't constitute visiting a child. Yeah, there's a lot of that, right? And so we're bringing this up because ultimately for Asgore, he's such a complex individual, and I hope that we do get to see more of them. I really do hope that this chapter is of Asgore because I want to dig further into the psychology of what. And here's a big thing: my heart breaks for Asgore. Like legitimately, I wish I could give therapy to Asgore because one of the big things in here is ultimately, where is your sense of value, right? And even more so, what is your schema, your worldview look like altogether for you? Oh, I should probably take off that timer. Hold on. For you to be affected in that way, right? Asgore's in a desperate need of mental health help. He is. There are a couple individuals that I feel need a lot of help. Number one, Chris. They absolutely need as much help, love, support as possible. They absolutely need as much love, support, help as possible. You know, Chris is one of them. Susie is another one that I'm scared for, not because of socialization skills, because I really do think that like Susie has can connect with others in their own unique way. But Susie reminds me a lot of a lot of the young teens that I'd worked with, um, in that like really needed like a lot of support, a lot of guidance, especially especially a lot of my teens that. In case you guys don't work, I used to work a lot with the like how do I put it, right? I used to do a lot of therapy for young adults and adults, right? Specifically with the permanent supportive housing population, otherwise known as like those that are in substance use, those that might have parents that were extremely abusive or domestic violence survivors, and especially those that were homeless. That used to be the population that I really centered and focused in on to help them take that next step towards recovery. And Susie reminds me a lot of some of the teenagers that I met, right? Which is sort of that behavior of like they have a tough exterior until you connect with them, right? Or you're able to connect with them in that regard. But isn't in crisis. Yes. Rousey. I feel like Rousey is such a people pleaser that at times they don't know that it's hurting others in the process. And that happens as well. When you try and please everyone, you end up hurting yourself in the long run. And a lot of individuals that are like that ultimately end up like devastated. It's like I'm going to ask this question of everyone. Yeah, a lot of people need therapy in this one. How many of you have ever felt like the odd one out in a group despite you being there for everyone but no one being there for you? That's what Rousey reminds me of, right? Is the type of individual that's always like, I'm here for you, right? Like you message and they reply back immediately. They're there for you. They care for you, and in that process, right? When they need help, it's like, who is actually there for them? That's why I love Deltarune because it presents so many different aspects. And more importantly, what is Ralsei? How is Ralsei? Why is Ralsei? You guys have heard me talk a little bit about manipulation and stuff in the past, specifically around like how many manipulation tactics can be seen through Ralsei. But what is Ralsei? When is Ralsei? Yeah, good question. When is Ralsei? I had a theory, and I've talked about it in chapter 2, 3, 4. I've talked about like one of my theories about what Ralsei may be. I think Ralsei is either Chris's original heart in some sort of way, shape, or form, because Ralsei has a dark heart in like, let me pull it up. Someone pull up Ralsei's design real quick. Hold on. He also resembles a dreamer. So and that's sort of the thing, right? Is it Chris's original heart and perspectives of belief? And even more so, oh, there's a number of things. All right, hear me out. This is me conked out. Okay, y'all ready? We're about to get a little wild here. This is my brain just going insane, okay? Sorry. This is my brain just going absolutely crazy here, and I hope you guys are ready for this, right? Number one, right? Well, yeah, number one, I want to talk about Ralsei before I go into the insane theory. Can he be Chris's heart, right? The interpretation of self within. I don't know. That is sort of where all the context clues in chapter 3 and 4 were kind of leading me to. But could it be something else? Yeah, absolutely, right? Absolutely. But I want to get into this because this is my crack theory. What has Toby Fox said about the ending of the game? And you guys were bringing this up early in chapter 1 and chapter 2. There's only one ending. Yep. There's only one ending. So that means that there's a definitive end. When we started Deltarune, the first thing we saw was there was a safe state by Chris. Guys, I'm Delta rotting already. I've been so fucking Delta pilled. For the months that we haven't played Deltarune, my brain has been going insane over this. I've been watching so many anime, played so many other video games, Expedition 33, others that like I've been absolutely Delta rotted. Like Delta pilled to the max, okay? What if there is only one ending? But your decisions along the way as to what you've done can get individuals to restart the entire loop. Because my main thing is this, right? What if there's different routes out here that are happening all in one? Do you take, do you accept Ralsei? Don't you? Do you hug Ralsei? Don't you? And all of these fracture off, and you have different decisions that will either end your route early or not. And hence, one of the key things from this, especially from the very beginning, you remember the first thing that happens before we even hit chapter 1. What is the first thing that happens? You made a vessel. You created a vessel. And we've been watching Bungo Stray Dogs, which at the moment has introduced the concept of an Omega level book with all these characters that are inside of it, right? Inside of this world. So this is where my thought process has been coming through, especially the more anime, the more games, the more literature that I'm exposed to, the more that I'm actively thinking about it, which is a Brechtian approach. Brecht is a theater performer, all right, is a theater style that allows you to remember that you are playing a game. It is very artistic, very artsy fartsy, out the wall. It's kind of like, how Toby at times inserts themselves into the game and oh, that's Toby, right? So that's a very Brechtian approach. So comes in the next question for this. The fact that we're able to select chapters, don't get me wrong, Toby Fox could absolutely, just be jumping into it. But the fact that we're able to select chapters and go back and revisit certain areas, right? So instead of immersing yourself in the story, it kind of it reminds you are consuming a story. Yes. Some kind of device board. Yep. So we're looking at this, right? And it's just showcasing like, okay, what if throughout all of this, right, every single time that we go through with a different element like this, it just ends up being us restarting a timeline. I've been so afraid of actually, like, going through it. I was so afraid of starting the weird route whenever we started it because I was afraid I was going to impact the ending. But the more that, like, we've been talking about it, the more that we've been thinking about it, the more it's making me wonder if this isn't all just a very like Brechtian aspect to showcase that, like, unless you go through a very specific route to get to the end, no matter what, the end will be the same. But in order to reach it, you have to play it near perfectly. Just like Undertale, if you think about it. Just like Undertale, if you think about it. Anyway, I hope this makes sense. This has been like, this has been in my mind for quite a bit there, and just of like chapter design and wait, what is Chris's first save? Why were they there? Why are we able to go through as well as like save over it? And even more specifically, and I guess this is the other one. I'm sorry, I am yapping like no tomorrow here. We're not even in the game itself. Ain't that something? We're not even in the game itself. How likely is it the one ending is interpretive? Well, I mean, what if there is an ending, right? But you're just, does this make sense? I hope it makes sense. I hope this kind of conceptualizes my brain a little bit for how this can be a very much Brechtian approach to this game in terms of saying, hey, feel free, mess around. You know what? I'm not going to release this game as one whole package where you only have a save state and you come back directly into that save state, where instead you're able to go back because for some reason that save state where you had Chris, Rousey, and whatnot, they all died, and so you just brought them right back into chapter 4. The only good ending. It could be. It really could be, Elster Bay. It really, really, really could be. I don't know. But I'm looking at this and I'm like, this is probably going to be really, really original theory. Gaster did everything. What Deltarune does to a man. Yes. What Deltarune does to a man absolutely consumes us. Absolutely consumes us. Okay. Blade Dragon, thanks so much for gifting a sub. Appreciate it. Okay, now that we're here, now that you guys know where my brain is at, and I've been like, I'm still going slow on purpose because sometimes when I go really fast, people get super like Ed, what are you talking about? Ed, this doesn't make any sense. And it's like, okay, I've learned that I have to slow down at time to time. Why would Kara? By the way, we're doing this every single day, starting at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you guys want to come on through, So now that we have that there, what is a survey? Is it qualitative, quantitative, or mixed methods? What sort of data are we gathering? It can be mixed. It can be a bit of both. Yo, Blade, thanks so much for gifting one to Kimch. Is it phenomenological? Qualitative design. Phenomenological qualitative design, in case you guys are wondering, is usually tracking lived experiences of an individual going through something, going through whatever that may be, whether it's homelessness, whether it's struggles, whether it's an aspect. It could be a phenomenological mixed methods design with quantitative and qualitative aspects. It could be a general qualitative design. The reason why I'm highlighting this is because ultimately it's making me wonder if at the very end of the game we won't just be met up with our vessel again and then we get showcased what sort of data was collected from us. Experiences, maybe our memories. Yeah, does the survey end when the vessel is discarded, or is it still ongoing? That's where I'm getting to. Is when it comes to what is a survey, it's what data are we looking into? And what data does that consume as well, right? Like, what data are we gathering? And isn't that what a scientist would do? Do our choices? Yeah, not only that. Here's the big one. You guys ready? if this is one big design, if this is one big design, oh, here we go. We're going crazy with this. Because it is. What is the independent variable? This explains how Deltarune can be a huge experiment. What is the independent variable versus what is the variable that we're studying? Our actions. Independent variable is the thing you change in the experience. Oh, to get them mixed up. It is Deltarune world itself. The Delta world, right? So what is the new variable that is being introduced that we're kind of showcasing and trying to see what can happen, right? Chris is the independent variable and we are the variable, correct? We are the variable. The soul. So now that we've talked about quantitative and qualitative with mixed methods data, right? Personally, I think that this is a phenomenological. I'm gonna write it in here, and you guys can look it up. This is my belief. Or it might be the opposite. It's been a while. It's been a while, but this is my belief. Phenomenological mixed methods design. Usually phenomenological aspects are qualitative only, but considering the fact that we have A-B choices, which are just there, designs on it. This is what I think it is. I think it's a phenomenological mixed method design, a study on the vessel, us, and whether we can get to the end. A theoretical experiment. Does that kind of make sense? Sorry, I've been talking to you guys, and it's like, oh, that's actually very, very interesting. Does that make sense? Like, I was like, I'm telling you guys, my brain has been going crazy. My brain has been going absolutely crazy because it's like, who's conducting the experiment, right? But not only that, it's very, very interesting. Not only that, like, think about it this way, right? We are like us. We are the soul. We are the soul. We are the thing that's changing. And every soul, every player is different that's going into Chris, which is also very Brechtian, by the way. But that is the change, right? That is the difference, right? That we are the agents of change that are being placed into this world. This world stays the same. Every player experiences this world the same. Every player like that goes in, you will meet Susie, you will meet Rousey, you will meet all of these individual, right? Like you will meet all of them the same. However, our actions start causing a change in this world. In for example, oh, you know what? If that is the case, that can also explain. If that is the case, that can also explain why Chris has a soul, our soul, and how we loop all the way back and override Chris's normal state. Because what if that's the difference? What if the first run? What if nothing? This is gonna sound fucking weird. I know it's gonna sound weird. Well, like everyone keeps on thinking, what if Chris's soul, has been like diverged or changed or whatnot? What if Chris's soul was deleted and we're the variable that's coming in and being forced into Chris? Hence, Chris already lived through the Deltarune, but we're coming in as a new player, new soul. That's maybe why Chris hates us. Maybe Chris is aware of this. Maybe Chris understands that it's happening nonstop and is pulling out the souls. Because how many souls has Chris had to pull out? How many loops has Chris had to do? It can't feel pleasant to be piloted by someone else. And that's just a theory. A psych theory on designs. Again, this might be a phenomenological mixed methods design on the vessel, you know, and whether we can get to the end of the Deltarune or solve the Delta world there. Because ultimately the Delta world stays the same, but we are the agents of change. That is what is being tested. A rune theory. Does Chris have awareness or remembers the loops? Yeah, that's a big one as well, right? But also, then that comes into question is what happened to Chris's original soul? I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, that's a lot of yapping. That's a lot of yapping there. Let me get a water, and I guess we'll jump into the game. Was Chris's OG soul even red? That's a great question. Was Chris's OG soul even red to begin with? Do we go through chapter select and pick the right one? Oh man. Oh man. Because otherwise it's gonna start us off in like yeah, right? Okay, making sure. Oh my goodness. Eh? Eh? Sorry. It's been a while. Japanese would have been fine. Deltarune, Japan. Yo, what are the Doritos in the side? I might have forgotten. Best intro to Delta desu. Completion files. Are they? Shadow crystals. Ooh. How many are we missing? Yeah, bottom right. Bottom right is sort of what I'm looking at. Okay. Chat, how do I do this? Do I just hit play and go for it? All right, everyone. For the first time in a long while, it's time to Deltarune. But also, yo, why does this... It's a flower. Oh, no. Oh, no, chat. Oh. Oh. Deltarune. I'm assuming that the long one... Yo, Sylvia, thanks so much for the sub. I appreciate it. One more sub and we get a hype train going. Let's go. Blame, thanks so much for gifting out a sub as well. Yeah, because the first one is the one that we spent a good while analyzing and talking through. So let's do it. Oh. Oh. Hello? Chris, you good? Oh. Chris? Oh. Yeah, I don't look good at all. I look like... Ooh. Tree, thanks so much for the 5 subs. I do not look good at all. It's so good to be back in this world, though. The cage. Was that saying you or the actual cage? Oh, Tree, thank you so much. Arigato. Here's a big heart. Yeah. You're a ride. The bed is cold. Ooh. Drawers. Your brother's drawer. There are various unsent love letters inside. Chat, what do you think? Do we take a look or not? Do we respect their... You know what? We got to take a look. We got to take a look. See, they're not even in here, you know? Without a soul, Chris almost... Yeah, we got to take a look. Your body is still shaky and feels weak. Almost unfamiliar. Despite your weakness, will you really make your first priority, your very first priority, looking through your brother's letters, which you have already read, as if you haven't read them before? Yes. Despite your weakness, you proceed to open the first letter. I love that that's sort of the dialogue that's coming through, right? It's like, is this really what you want to do? Dearest December. Oh. Your weakness gets the better of you. Letter drop, drawer closed. No! Des and Azzy! Your brother's drawer, they're very... Looks like an embarrassing drawer. Oh no. No. Your bed. So now we know that something's out of whack. What did you do, Chris? Your bed's brother. Ooh. There's a USB microphone here. Do you remember it was originally intended for a console music game? Yeah, your bed has your bed's brother drawers. What do you mean your bed's brother? Your brother's drawer. Yeah, okay. Bed sheets. They're slightly warm. Slightly. Oh. All right. Anything else I should see in here? The sun has not fully risen. So I was out at night clearly doing something enough that like it made us comment on, you know, the body feels different. Like it feels absolutely, it feels different than before. Chris did something without us, right? Dissociation. Yep. The brother of your bed, twins. Absolutely. Alrighty. We're gonna go outside. I think that's it. I think there's nothing else. They were probably out all night. Cactus. A lone bud is blooming. Book drawer. You open the drawer and looked at How to Draw Dragons. The cover's inappropriately dressed purple dragon stares back at you. Even though there was a dark world in your house, you didn't seem to meet a darkener based on this object. Hey, yo! You scholarly contemplated this over a long period of time. Ooh. Yeah, so then does Chris like legitimately start dying the moment that the soul is not in them? Did Chris want to see that darkener? Yeah, Chris is into dragons. TV world censorship. Oh, look. Your eyes wander over to the face in the mirror. You quickly look away. Who is that? Stop. Stop, dude. No, that's huge. Implication wise, if you're not able to recognize yourself, what is identity? Who is that? That's you. You know, despite everything, it's still you. And in this case, it's showcasing no. It's an aspect of derealization, right? Or are you even like, do you even understand your own identity? Who are you without the soul in you, right? It's getting worse with each chapter too. Yeah, so this fragment or aspect of like who Chris is or who they are as an individual is just starting to go ahead and crack, right? Locked. Yeah. Past festivals. Your mom going hyper mode in the teacup ride. Your dad and Noelle's dad winning the strength tester. You and Noelle. Ooh, what do you mean you and Noelle? The book went shut. A photo album of past festivals. You and your brother doing a cool point at the camera. You and your brother eating candy apples together. You and Noelle. The book went what? Noelle's mom looking annoyed. Des, your brother and your dad doing some kind of square dance. You and Noelle. So absolutely nothing about Noelle, right? Yeah, I'm concerned about Chris's well-being altogether. Because you're telling me that, like, first and foremost, we don't want to know more about Noelle. We don't want to know more about what is actually happening in there, right? Maybe Chris actually doesn't want us to know about Noelle because they don't want us messing with Noelle in some capacity. I don't know. Oh! For just a brief moment, you thought you saw your mother holding someone out. What? For just a brief moment, you thought you saw your mother holding someone else. Isn't this in the like the glass that I'm holding? Isn't that the black shard though? Is this the Undertale universe? Was Toriel holding Frisk? The Shadow Crystal, yeah. Maybe. Chris, since chapter 1. A weapon, black shard, that's the weapon. Armor bandage, money too. Money! It doesn't seem very useful. Why did I get that dialogue though? Why did I get that dialogue? You looked at the junk ball in the admiration. Nothing happened. I've never seen that one. Oh. Deodorant cupboard. Even though your body's still weak and overexerted, will you still make it your second priority to look at deodorant? Will you still make it your second priority to look at deodorant? So it's making me wonder a couple things. Number one, I think we're back. Welcome on through, Twisted Samurai. Yo, we're doing Deltarune every single day as we're going on through. Why is Chris feeling and looking different and even thinking different? Is Chris without a soul leading towards a degradation of their own psyche and body? The more that they do it, the more that they start derealizing, depersonalizing, all of a sudden has affected their personal image. They can't recognize themselves. Well, for me, it's making me think that Chris without us is maybe starting to it's starting to affect them cognitively speaking, right? Where when they come through, they don't even want to address us, right? Because it's that self-agency. Like, they need us. Without us, it's kind of like poison, right? But yet with us, it's still kind of like poison. So pick the better of the two, right? Either what if there is no evil? What if the Dark Knight is not really evil? Sorry, I'm looking at this, and this came from the degradation right now that is happening to Chris, right? In their mental state. And what if Rousey is somewhere caught in the middle of this? I'm looking at this, and it's like, what if Chris is actively aware of the survey program that is happening? Of this test, of this whatever. And so Chris, without the soul, found a way, or is finding a way, to try and get this done in some capacity. Like, I don't know how else to put it. It's like trying to end the survey, trying to get it done. While this is seen as prophecy, this is seen as destruction of, or like fate destruction, right? What would invalidate, like, is this, you know, we're being kept blind on purpose, but it's kind of going through with, like, what happens if we start discovering, hear me out, don't get mad, hear me out. Okay, technically true. Bring everyone to Castletown, destroy everyone, destroy everything. What if we think we're doing a pacifist route and bringing everyone to Castletown, but it's just one final fountain that goes wrong because we're bringing everyone together in one constrained area. And on the other half, by us destroying everything, we're actively preventing, you know, for everything, everyone, all these things. Yeah. That's concentrating too much darkness in one area. And in a way, are we bringing the destruction by getting everyone collected in one area? And, you know, for example, do we believe in keeping the illusion of the dark world going and depersonalizing or derealizing into it, right? Or do we choose to live in the real world and actively destroy the dark world? If you want to flip it on its head. That's crazy, dude. That is insane. That is absolutely insane. Like, the more you think about it, the more you're like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yeah, this could take a... Or is it just changing the shape of that world? Well, I have a number of questions, but still, the main aspect that this is getting to, you need a balance of light and dark. It is said. Who said that? And can you trust their pattern for that? Volume balance is good. Okay. A fluffy boy. And you trusted that the prophecy was exactly perfect? I don't know. My mind's going crazy. Here. I'll be quiet. We'll keep playing. My mind's going insane. My mind's going insane here. All right. Well, you make it a second priority to look at the deodorant. Pizza flavored deodorant with the cartoon mascot. What do you guys think? Gotta smell good? I'm thinking so. I mean, it's pizza flavored deodorant. Gotta smell good means not looking inside. Oh no. Even though your body is still weak and overexerted, will you still make it your second priority to look at deodorant? Pizza flavored deodorant with the cartoon mascot. Oh, okay. It's a toilet. Flush it. You flushed the toilet. I don't think Chris is physically okay. I think that it's leading towards a big psyche break for them. Yeah, the second flush. All right, third flush, please. Third flush. All right, sometimes you need a fourth flush just to test out the plumbing. All right, one more. Yeah. Why don't we do 7? 6, I think. Damn. Green apple shampoo. You wonder if Susie would recognize you if you changed to a different fruit. Oh. Also, you're thinking a lot about Susie. You wonder if Susie would recognize you if she changed. Why would you wonder that? Oh, are they now a friend? The fridge. Somehow, it's fully stocked. Except there's no ketchup. Oh, Sans! Sans! No ketchup? Sans! The sink is beginning to replenish its lost white fur. Oh! The stovetop. No one in their right mind would make a toast here. Oh God! Just like all other ones. Or rather, a microwave toaster oven. Seems someone took out the trash. It's a landline phone, but you already have a cell phone. Chris! Could you be a dear and put some toast on? Yeah! Thank you, dear. Oh! And don't forget to put honey on it, okay, honey? Oh! Tori! Oh! You put the toast in the microwave toaster and set it to toast. It will take 10 seconds for it to be done. Doesn't seem very useful. Damn. The phone is ringing, but you can't get it. You're already on the phone after all. Yeah, is she hungover? Is that a lot of wine? You looked at the toaster. Doing this somehow makes the toast take longer. True. You took out the toast and carefully put honey on it. You got the honey toast. She definitely hungover. You gave Toriel the toast. Munch, 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 munch. Thank you for the honey, honey. Chris, how did you sleep last night, honey? With all the bone trousel. But should we say fine and dandy though? Because technically we want to be on this happy-go-lucky route. What do you guys think? Terrible or the other one? I don't mind either one. Let's be truthful, I think. Sometimes we gotta be very truthful with our parents. Even if it hurts, you know? I see. I should have suspected you were upset. There's only about 80% as much honey on this as normal. 80%? Oh, no. Yeah, honesty over a white lie. Oh, I got a bit carried away last night, didn't I? You were way too loud. We were locked out. Oh, you mean our joke marathon? I had not had one of those in ages. Chris, we were really hoping you would join too. I know you used to like those, honey. Mom? My XP bar is low, Mom. Ugh. You don't understand me, Mom. It's not the same. It's not the same. They're not my dad, Mom. Mom. Oh. It's not the same if it's with him, you know, Mom. Sans honestly seems like the worst stepdad ever. I'm sorry, Chris. Susie, I said some strange things to her last night. Chris, was she okay? Did she really go home? It was really nice having her over last time. Aww. I hope she still feels like she can come over. You hope so too, right, Chris? Absolutely. Oh, the festival's later today, is it not? A shame Asriel could not be here to go with you. Oh, you two had so much fun at those together. You would win so many whistles and toys, which I had to oh no, hide. Because you two and your father made so much noise. Just a little while before we go to bring Asriel home. Aww, we're counting down the time. I wonder if it would be nice to surprise him early. Appear suddenly at his dormitory. What would you think? No. Please don't surprise someone at their dorm, especially if they're of college age, you know. Let them know that you're coming, date and time. Please. Please. Yeah. It's one of those things where it's cute. You might walk it, yeah. Yeah, please let that be a joke, Mom. Please let that be a joke. What would you think? Just a crazy thought. He could be studying for all we know. Exactly, we could be disturbing him. Go have fun at the festival, honey. I am sure that Susie would love to go with you. I hope so. The room looks a bit naked without the TV. Or the red cloth where the TV was. It's a book of hymns. Inside is a comic book. And inside that... I wasn't done. The jewel on the chair for... Alright, nothing changes. Nothing changes. Alright. Probably, right? Alright, y'all. Are we ready to go? Anything else you need to do? It's your mom's van. It is my mom's van. For some reason, I have a weird feeling like, I don't know, like, game design is telling me that there's something else in here. Stir, welcome on through. Like, there's like another, like, I don't know, like... Secret path, yeah. Look at the, yeah, the lighting in this is beautiful. My goodness. A door. You haven't attempted to open it in a long time. Through the window, you see Caddy wearing a weird outfit. Her sister tries to lick her face clean while Caddy pushes her away. You don't need to watch this. Chris. A grill upgraded by Sans. But how important to Sans can a grill be? Dad? Dad? I know. Grill B. A girl bee, I know, but Dad? Oh, Chris. Upsy daisy, ready for today's festival? I have a feeling it'll be my biggest sales ever. Oh, Chris, did I ever tell you, back when we were just young buds, your mother and I were voted festival king and queen. I want to know more. I want to know more. Tell me more, Dad. Please, let's connect. I didn't know that. Oh, is that so? Well, you're gonna love this story. Oh, your mother. Someone that's heartbroken. It's a little. It takes time. It takes a lot of time to heal. You know. Oh, my sweet summer child. Ever since I laid eyes on her crooked smile, it was love at first sight. We became so famous in the annual nose nuzzling contest. We were voted festival king and queen year after year. Actually, that's why my store is called Flower King. Oh, Chris, you and little Prince Asriel royalty too. Oh, Dad. May I bring up a serious topic for a moment? Yeah. Actually, Dad, please. I feel like I don't give you enough attention, Dad. Chris, your mother. Yo, no home. Thanks so much for the sub. Living on a singles teacher salary. She tries to hide it, but I can't imagine it's not difficult. Chris, if things go well with Carol, I think I might be able to get my old job back. Promise. You feel like you just needed to tell me that, huh? Because it's the one thing that keeps you grounded, huh, Asgore? Because Azzy and myself aren't really giving you any more attention, or as much attention as we could when you were there at the house. So now you're trying to ground, so oh, my heart hurts. It's a form of compromise there, right? Trying to find some way to maintain an aspect of like, if things go wrong, I'm there. If things go wrong, just know I'm there. You know, and income wise, it's there. You know, it's. Ooh, what have we seen from Asgore though? What have we seen from Asgore? Where is he at in the stages of grief? He's bargaining. He's bargaining. Denial bargaining, yeah. Yeah. Trying to avoid it, right? What do you mean, right? Hey, I might get my old job back, but we might be a family. We might be a family. Oh, you know what? Like, I'm feeling a little rough in there. But here's the thing with that, right? And let me bring this up. We take a look at it. He's bargain trucking. Oh no. He's just kind of sad, yeah. If they don't start the process of recovery, they start deteriorating. Protest, disorganization, confusion, depression, withdrawal, aimlessness, feelings of unreality, trying new behaviors, and either they recover or they start deteriorating. I have a weird feeling that this is just going to be a cycle of hurt for Asgore, a cycle of deterioration, because what is his attachment style? What is his attachment style? He's anxious. He's so anxious. Like, yeah, he is so anxious. He might be fearful too. He might be fearful that the relationship is ending. You know, he's fearing rejection. Might be a mix of both, right? Where he doesn't want to confront the truth, so he's avoiding reality because of fear of like fearing rejection, because fear that like he has low self-esteem, because he will act out if he is triggered. He is struggling to communicate his needs and you know what is happening there directly. Oh my goodness. Purple Moth, thanks so much for the 5 gifted. Oh my god, I appreciate it. Hell yeah. So there's a lot of this going on. There's a lot of that going on. My goodness. All right, we're back to it. Come by with your friend later, okay, Chris? I'll give you a free... Oh! Are you talking about Susie? Oh! Do our parents ship us with Susie? Wait a minute. Tori even being like, oh, wait. Wait. What? At least they're supportive. Yeah. I'll give you a free rose. I'll give you a free. Yeah. I don't know. I wonder if they ship us. I think that they just want to see us happy. Here's the thing. I think they want to see us happy, and for the first time in a long time, they're seeing Chris act differently when Susie's around. You know? Because Susie is around, Chris is acting a little bit different and maybe like more like, yeah. It's true. Chris is happier with Susie. Yeah. I didn't think the first thing I'd see was Dad, though. My goodness, so many pretty roses, so many pretty flowers. Ah. Excited. Love setting up vlogs. I do want to get some in marigolds. Well, with the mayor's discount, it'd be crazy not to. Sure, but even so, I feel bad for him. Oh no! He tries to give them for free, and I have to insist. Some people are just hopeless. You can't help them. No. He's just trying to be caring. He's trying his best, okay? Oh, that's so mean. We gotta get like a, oh. All right, let me save, hold on. Yo, Pizza Pants. Hey, little bud. Ready for my big show today? Me and my girl are meeting for the first time on stage. We'll sing our love in front of the whole town. You up early practicing too? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, Pizza Pants. I'm so scared for you. I'm so scared for you. Oh no. Sorry. I know, but you could try to solo. People who would like it, buddy. Oh. What was your band's only groupie back then? Your brother and her didn't even really... Hey, yo! Hey! Are you talking about Dez? Wait. Well, their instruments, that is. Hey, yo! Wait a minute. They were smooching. Hey, yo! We're finding out. Azzy and Des were at it. Azzy had W Riz. Oh no, there were. But you had talent, buddy. And today, I'll show you mine. Snap a pic for Azzy, would you? Oh, no. Oh, no. He's doing his best, exactly. Pizza Pants is just doing their best, you know. That was weirdly sweet. This is the only groupie. Oh, their instruments in it. But you had talent. Oh, that's so sweet. I'm kind of rooting for Pizza Pants, you know? I'm kind of rooting for them. Oh, we can't go into the hospital? Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and... I have to keep saving accordingly. A box of books that talk about how to barricade doors. Oh no! No! Pizza Pants is awkward. Just a little bit. Give me un segundo, chat, por favor. I love Deltarune. I love Deltarune. It is so fantastic. And that's my thing is, I want you all to be aware of it, right? I want you all to be actively aware of how amazing that, like, not only this game is, but the narrative it's telling is, right? And how we're going through it. I was pulling up my timer for the subathon just to make sure that we are on time. Okay, so it's leading us directly to the school here. It's the best hands out. Oh, thank you. Hey, yo! Tem get knowledge. Tem learn. Yesterday, Tem finally learned. Tem learned no class on weekend. No, Tem! Tem! You were here on weekends? What were you doing? Wait, there was no one in here. Oh, Tem! 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 I know! Alfie's computer. Look at the wallpaper. Yes. Originally, the wallpaper was two buff superheroes hugging. Then, probably due to your mom's influence, it was edited to be 4 inches apart due to school dance rules. Leave room for Jesus. Now the superheroes are back together again. Perhaps because it's the weekend. Hey! There's a drawing by Temmie of her with an additional set of ears. Seems to be motivating you to play a certain MMORPG. You decided to pass. I know, leave room for Gaster. Hold on. We gotta do this right. Alright, y'all ready? Alfie's computer. Look at the wallpaper. Yes. Originally, the wallpaper was two buff superheroes hugging. Then, probably due to your mom's influence, it was edited to be 4 inches apart. Now they're back together. Alphys was probably like, computer, edit back superheroes hugging, please. Mouth incredibly close open. Computer, please make sure to add extra thick veins on the arms. Computer, computer, 5,000 yaois added to computer. Please edit it back. Oh no. Chat GPT, add mental wallpaper, please. Oh. Because it's the weekend. Computer, because it's... Oh no. Oh no. Bye. No, you're adorable. It's covered in Jockington memorabilia. Alphys wouldn't. Lockers, they are dented. Ooh. There's a flyer. Today is a festival. Why the heck are you in school? The flyer is hard to read because the background's entirely soccer balls. Soccer World Cup! Flyer is hard to read. Fair. A water fountain. You turned it on and blocked the stream with your finger. The fountain was sealed. You don't say. You don't say. Oh. Oh. Oh yeah, USA is having a hard time. Oh no. Hold on, let me check. You guys got me interested. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're halftime. Maybe it's impossible to read as the background's on basketballs. To vote Jonkington as festival king and queen. Maybe it's impossible to read as the background's all. Oh. It's locked. Are there birds in here? It's your mom's computer wallpaper. You're wearing a cowboy hat sitting on someone's lap. Oh. You uncapped the yellow marker and gave it the sniff. You're hit with an overpowering floral bouquet. Oh. Actually, isn't like sniffing markers incredibly bad? How many of you did it? Actually, it's hard to tell which flower's behind you. Oh. Hard to tell what to do with it if you can't smell it. Oh no. Flowers. It's a primitive drawing of your mom. Hold on. It's a primitive drawing of your mom. Yeah, you see how tone indication changes everythton? Oh no, got him. It's a poster of several basic shapes: circle, oval, square, hypododecahedron. Oh god. Kids books. Some of them used to be yours. There's a white napkin on top of the tower. Imagine someone eating on top of this. You felt ill. Oh god. However, your mother, Chris, your mom. The door's locked. Oh god. Managed to cram everything, even the rug. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? I'm excited. Is there anything else we need to do before we go in there? By the way, chat, a couple ground rules. Please no spoilers, right, in that regard. Number two, I don't know anything about, like, you know, where we might live. There is a secret boss, but you guys can help lead me to it, or tell the mods and they'll help lead me to it. Also, about the egg. We're always on the lookout for stuff, right? We're always on the lookout. But aside from that, don't actively spoil. That is the one thing I will always ask of you guys, right? Yes, please tell the mods in the Discord. All right. No one picked up. Damn. Ama. Ama. No ganó México. Ama. Oh. No, she must not be. Oh, don't tell me that she's at Sands again. She's sleepy. She's a sleepy girl. She a sleepy girl. Okay, here we go. Chat, we're back in this. Chat, we're back in this. You have collected 4. You looked through the glass, but nothing happened. Oh. We're so back. It's nothing but garbage noise. I'm just trying to make sure it's been a while. Jingle Blade festive. Chat, do we need to be festive for this? Oh god, our defense goes up by 1, but we lose 9. Annoying. Broken sword. Cut into... Not even you can equip this. Bounce blade. Defense goes up. Spooky sword. Brave axe. I think we're good. Oh, wow. Elegance. Elegance. To see 4 plus 4 defense plus 2 attack. It recovers slightly more HP with the blue ribbon. Aww. That's okay. We don't need to know everything right now. Quiet, yet flirtatious. A level 5 blue rose is quiet yet flirtatious. Wait a minute, Chris. Chris. Chris got the Riz. Voice clips on. Full. Oh, nice. God, Chris. I love Chris. Ralsei! Chris! AZ! Thanks so much for gifting out a sub. Or Blade, thanks so much for gifting out a sub. Chris! Ready for the festival? Woo! Nice streamer, Lancer. Thanks. It's my... It's my tongue. And speaking of saliva, did you know that Susie's having her big date today? Chris! Fido, come and help him spiff her up! We'll be waiting in the Lancer Castle. You mean my castle? Oh, Ralsei. Well, Chris, shall we go? Ralsei, it's good to see you again. You know we gotta investigate. Yes, and small treat composed to my... Stick them in your clothes and pockets now. Holiday go on back. Holiday, pal. Woo! I wonder if Susie will need some pine fragrance for her shindig. You know, some masking that earthy smell. Oh, so Susie smells very earthy. A blue hole. What could it contain? The Fippus Pippus. Peepees! Peepees! The Fippus Peepees! Alright, we have to. It definitely didn't contain that. Oh. The fight, it could possibly contain that. No. Should have been the Fippus Peepees. Oh. Welcome home. Things have changed again here in Wizard Town. Your town's love is moist. Oh. I've never seen the sun so dark. You made an oasis for us. Oh. I know. We might need Ed Spamton here again one day, huh? Oh, God. Huh. I think this is just an impress from Roblox. Ooh la la, the fashion makes you. You know I cannot miss. Moist, I know. Everyone, say the cheese and pose, but only for 5 frames for the challenge. Ooh la la. All right, remember, to OB for pink coins. What do you mean? To OB for pink coins. Then it's Catgirl time. What do you mean, Catgirl? What do you mean, Catgirl? Hold on. You got my attention at Catgirl. Wait a minute. Potentially in a maid outfit? I'm down for just Catgirl, but hold on, I'm remembering. Hold on. Meow. You know, like meow. Everybody hears Catgirl. Yeah, that got my... Oh, have you seen young Master Susie to assist her in her outing? We have turned this shabby stall into a bougie salon. Please bring her here. With the small makeover, we believe we can make her look a bit more gentrified. Oh, what are you doing? This'll teach you to open a wimp station, you peachykins. Boss, tell him Susie looks rough and tough, and that's enough. Oh, they're all fighting. I hate to say it. but even I have to agree with this brute. All Susie needs is a little brushing off. Sukari! Oh damn, don't hit me with that. I'll help. Sukari! Yeah, I don't even need a face to be a nice piece of work. Need proof? Look at me, boss. I'm only wearing foundation. Please hurry. We're doing our best to keep the property's values high, but they're under attack. Can't hold on much longer. The way of the worm. Is this the way of the worm? To be totally caked up? I wish I had another worm to show me the way. Hey, yo. A little ball turned out to be stronger than you could expect. I'm ready to show you my strength. Hey, yo. Newbert. I'm tired of not getting the respect I deserve. Oh, yuck. Next time you call me garbage, you'll mean it in the good way. Okay? Huberts, I've seen you work hard. We both moved up in the world. Now it's time to see who will be on top of that world. I'll see you in the dojo. Fucking do it. I'm the original Star Walker. No, I don't know why they disappeared. It's Fuck, I thought you were gonna disappear as well. He just went through and just absolutely obliterated. He's like, I don't fucking know. Star Walker's like, I'm the original Star Walker, but that I don't know what the fuck was that. I don't know, man. I don't. It happened. It fucking happened. Oh, I don't know, bro. I'm scared. Bro was so scared he forgot the bit. Welcome home. Things have changed in Wizard Town. Moist. I've never seen a sun so dark. Blue, blue, blue be blue. What's your love true? Blue. And yet I'm Blue Rose, and I'm quiet yet flirtatious. Artemisia goes well with tea. Fluffiness, guts. Dog. What is that? Take them in your clothes pockets. That holiday will make you hear. Mr. Society has become a lone rancher up on the cliff. I'm hoping if he spies his bit of farmland, he'll come down here and visit. That only happens rarely. My nostrils, which many are mistaken for my eyes, just know what'll happen if I help you. Really? Those are your nostrils. I thought they were your eyes. Huh. I missed it completely. I don't know. Chris's dog confirmed. Wow! Chat! Dance it through, let's go! It's rules! Oi! The Sculptman is back. Yeah, rules, what is this? Alright, y'all ready? Dino dances! Let's go! Yeah, rules just taking over the cafe. Insane. Insane. Rules is great. I'm in charge it now. It's good. Oh. First off, what happened? So, Sir Swatch steppeth out for a moment, and so I perhaps as a favor, taken it over him while he was gone, and while he was not noticing me doing it, so... okay guys, I will... I will be at rails with you here. Any recruits you made at young church, They basically haven't seen anything besides this before. To them, this is normal, so it's all cool. No one will find it out, no one notices. Everyone loves it. Oh, just helpeth me clean before Swatch gets back. He's so real. What? Do I have everyone? I think I did, right? Water cooler. Oh, wait! Hold on. What the heck? Rudin, said to be someone's best friend, but maybe not. Shine on, you lazy diamond. Likes, shiny things. Dislikes, effort. Wish, prefers gold. Hathy. Elemental, jewel. A heart with the big heart, always supporting others with her bullets. Likes lip gloss. Dislikes drama. Wants to try a wig. Element, heart. Pondman, a simple organism that takes life one square at a time. Dislike, likes sleeping. Dislikes moving backwards. Wishes loam over soil. Element is order. Rabbit, a real dust bunny, known to play dirty but loves to play clean. Likes dusty places, dislikes the vacuum. Wish, likes being bigger. Elemental rabbit, or element rabbit, dust. Bloxer, yo, Stardick, thanks so much for the sub. Appreciate it. Alright, a shape-changing fighter. Ironically, blocking is not its forte. Like cross trainers. Dislikes formal shoe wear. Wishes other new parts. Aww. Element fight. It cries tears of joy that you are its boss. Jigsaw. Likes fitting in. Dislikes Susie's axe. Wish being the quarter piece. Oh, it's a puzz. Oh. Rooting Ranger. Obsessed with Ranger shows and lets everyone knows it's better than Rudin. Likes sucking up. Dislikes shows getting taped over. Fair. Wish it's being told getting a good job. Elemental Jewel Blade. Head Hathy. Although stronger than Hathy, seems to have fewer friends. Likes peace and quiet. Dislikes being alone. Wishes to find someone. Elemental Heart. Ice. Ambulance, an aggressive antivirus. It's not down with the sickness. That's such a good pun for the joke, right? Are you down with the sickness? No, ambulance is not. Likes loud sirens. Dislikes funny sound effects. Wee woo. Wish the cure. Anyone? Elemental order. Alec. Pop up. Known to say asobo, which means let's play. Does it know that? Likes limo fruit. Dislikes ad block. Wish celebrate birthday. Oh, it wants to celebrate a birthday. Elements virus. Task. This cat loves you. Likes cat food. Dislikes cat food. Wish unlosable toy. Aww. Werewire. It was controlled by Queen, but it's stronger and cooler now. So, likes shock therapy. Dislikes emotional therapy. And how does that make you feel? Wish cordless phone. Oh. Element elect. Mouse. This is great, dude. It dreams of reenacting scenes from cat and mouse cartoons. Likes clicking. Dislikes clicking on pop-ups. Wish Michael? Wait, who's Michael? Elemental mouse. Elec. Mike's, Mike. All right, Mouse. All right, Mouse. I guess you like the mics. Virokun, a virus with a slightly criminal streak and a heart of gold. Likes retrograde, dislikes the federal justice system. Wish world peace, anyone? Swatchling, colorful and dandy. You can always count on him to work hard. Likes paint by numbers. Dislikes mixed messages. Wish bunny vacation. Where wire. It absorbed the wires with fighting spirits, gets flustered easily. Supercharged fighting is what it likes. It dislikes interpersonal relationships. Wish heaven-piercing drill. Oh. Taskmaster manager loves to coordinate outfits, strongly dislikes clowns. Likes new wave synth pop. Dislikes mismatched socks. Wish. It's a secret. Elemental cat. Order. Mouse wheel. You recruited 3 big mice and you're stuck with it. Pretending to be a tire. Dislikes losing momentum. Wish a race course. Shadow guy. Passionate about music but often takes advantage of by sinister types. Likes creative. Dislikes business. Wishes to lead a solo vocal. Oh, I think that this is wonderful, chat. For me, it's this section here that really builds out the world, right? When we're able to go ahead and like see the characters and what's there and like their likes and dislikes and like, you know, how a lot of the electric wear wires type things, they don't like therapy, they don't like certain things. Like, that is epic. That is epic bacon sauce, if I do say so myself. Like, it's such a banger. You know, it absolutely is. Plus, it really does showcase a lot more of, like, the characters, right? And their dispositions. What do they like? What do they dislike? You know? Hold on, let me go back to the recruits. I think we had just done mouse wheel. So I think we're going... Shadow guy, here we go. Shudda, don't scream. It's not the real monster, just the darkner. Ooh la la. Likes fashion shoots. Dislikes the word ugly. Wish. Remember those days? Remember those days? Oh yeah, not many playthroughs don't really... Remember those days? Zappa, a bouncer that favors brute force over beauty. Gets lost easily. Likes laser tag. Dislikes buttons being pressed. Wish the bongo buttons. Hey, the bongos. Ribic. You didn't even read these? A real dust frog. Known to play dirty, but loves to play dirty. As opposed to the other one, right? Likes dusty places. Dislikes imposter. Wish replace Rabbit. Water cooler, the chatty office star. Obviously quite a looker despite her prudish wear. Likes small talk. Dislikes feeling contained. Wish be less intimidating. Oh, yeah, there's an imposter. There's an imposter among us, you know? Pippins, a sly customer that takes risk until like strucks. Cheating also works. Pippins likes gacha games. Dislikes consequences. Wish, it's a secret, pay 500 points. Literally just stealing from the other one, right? Oh no. El Nina, the weather girl who really makes it rain, like with water though. Likes La Nino. Dislikes being alone. Wish La Nino less jealous. Oh. La Nino, a charming weatherman who can control the weather, which seems like cheating. Likes El Nina. Dislikes being alone. Wish El Nina less jealous. Oh, Gwei, a waxy spirit that generates ghastly flames, though not a real ghost per se. Okay, good, she's eating. Sorry. I gave my doggos food during this break, and sometimes Loki likes to go and eat the smaller dog's food. And I'm like, I have to like remind him that he has his own food that he can that he can ascertain to, and he doesn't need to go over. Though not a real ghost per se, it has an aversion to wisp and the like. Likes pot roast, dislikes holy water, wish hot wax treatment. Balthasar, it's like a Pokédex, it's great. An ancient aeromancer, it generates magic incense and stores it in its steel shell. Easygoing, it gets along well with Wei. Likes scented candles, dislikes spinning fast, wish turbo boosters. Oh god. Bibliox, an old sage who can't help but mumble. It is rumored that the 1,000 spells are kept within his beard. Likes ancient text, dislikes autocorrect, wish glasses and eyes. Oh, Mizzle. Actually, I've been having issues with autocorrect. The aqua fairy which slumbers in the water cooler arbitrarily does fairy-like or princess-like things as she pleases. Likes bath bombs, dislikes alarm clocks. Wish a real knight. Oh, oh. Chat, how can you not? Wickabell, a witch who engages in musical rituals. Each song she plays is a magical charm that can change one's mood. Oh, thank you so much, Seven Missy. I appreciate you. Fun you following me. Yeah, I hope you're doing well. That can change one's mood. Though, isn't that all? Zen bells? Dislike sight reading. Oh, dude, I hate sight reading. I hated sight reading. As a kid, sight reading was my... Oof. Oof. Yeah. Wish eternal cacophony. Oof. Wingblade, the witch's familiar, a living sword. Its greatest delight is being asked to carve graffiti. Likes calligraphy, dislikes authoritarianism. Wish art school. Damn. Damn. Organic, a philosopher who studies the ancient words. Their light-blocking mask is said to let them consume deeper the truth of the dark. Likes instrumentalism. Dislikes knowing what that is. Wish bear witness. Oh, bear witness to like the truth? Miss Mizzle, a regular missile who after ages of worship falsely believes herself to be of great royalty. Oh, isn't even holy elemental. So like they just believe that they are. They just believe that they are. Oh my goodness. Likes reverence, dislikes brutishness. Wish altered description. Oh, elemental water. And then it goes back. They are royal, dude. That is awesome. Oh, hold on. Hold on. I'm trying to figure this out. One second, no. Why isn't it allowing me to? There we go. Perfect. What? Do I have all the recruits, by the way? I just want to make sure. Do I have all the recruits, by the way? Okay, I do. Wonderful. Oh, I can place them in my cafe? That's even better. All right, chat. Who do we put in here? Who do we put in here? Who do we put in here, chat? Miss Mizzle and Miss Missile. You know what? I gotta have them have a combo. Hold on. I cannot place. What do you mean I can't place? Oh, young hero, I beseech thee, where is the VIP chamber? Oh God, VIP, it's an ice cream machine, it's broken. It cannot, it came like that. Did it hurt when you fell? Your attack says you're, the moon. Oh, my rain, you put me on cloud 9, which is the best cloud. Oh God. Oh, is this tap water? No, oh God. Oh God. Never mind, let's take them out of there. Let's take them out of there, chat. Damn it, rules. Let's play some mice. It knows it's Rule's fault, but it's a fan and doesn't care. Oh, seems to be blaming Rules. Oh, lemonade, please. Oh. Is there a way or something that we're supposed to do with these individuals coming on through, chat? Like, is there something in like a particular order, or is this just for fun? For you, blue person, I recommend the warm soup. Oh, okay. Funsies, as far as we know. Yo! It's praying for good cheeses. It's praying for Mouse to get smashed with the giant cartoon mallet. Divine Angel, Master of Order and Chaos, please bless my cat so that they may do extra fire damage. And bless the cats of others so that they may also do extra... Oh! Our benefactor. What is it you need? Alright. Hey, yo! We raised the dead? Our benefactor. What is it you need? Behold, the power vested within me! Your poison became S potion. Oh, yo! We just finished modding this organ. Check the back wall. It can play all kinds of sweet noises, kinda. I'm a piano. To be real, we kind of broke it. But you press the keys and we'll sing the note for you. You know the notes. What notes? What notes? Free piano? I know, I gotta... A keyboard. I'm playing on a keyboard. That's why it's so janky. Actually, wait. I do have a controller right here. All right. Yeah. Actually, what if you play the... Yeah. What is the Megalovania notes, if you guys know it? If you guys want to go ahead and drop it, mods, in the staff chat, please. Imagine mapping this to a real piano. Imagine being goated. Just imagine being goated. Hold on, chat. It sadly doesn't do anything here. Ah, okay. It is what it is. It is what it is. No worries. Oh, it has different sound effects. That's so cool. What ho! That Pyrus is a real tall glass of water herself. This is really cool. There's so much more to explore in here. My liege, as training for Susie's courtship of the reindeer process, we have built an excessively tall place for various darlings to wait at the top of. Now, the only problem is we are too sweaty ourselves to climb it. My liege, do what we cannot and we shall record your best. Okay. Well, 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 Chris, it seemeth the truest darling of your heart is none other than your best friend. Could you move, please? Oh, right. Star Walker. Oh. Oh. Is it? Oh, Star Walker dating. I thought it was gonna be Rousey. I was excited. I can get it. I can get it quicker. I can get it quicker. Star Walker. Okay. How much quicker can I get this? Every mistake causes an issue. No! I have to restart. Sorry, chat. We have to restart. Good, I waited on that. Oh. Too slow, too slow, too slow. Star Walker. Ugh. How fast can we go? Bah! There's 20 to 21 cutscenes. Really? Oh, 20.1. Bah! No, there's 20 to 21 cutscene. You def got a unique one. Hanging out. Of course, I'm with this guy, so I'll never get a good time. Okay, hold on. I already messed up. I have to restart. Already messed up. You gotta do it perfectly. That's the thing, right? Even there, that slowed my time completely. That's okay. See, like right there, I'm messing up because I'm already messed up here. That's okay. Oh! Sub 20 time is possible though. I don't even know if I got a good time or not. I'll be honest with you. Yeah, I'm already too long on this one. Until Ed gets it fame perfect, I wish. You know what? I'm gonna make it extra long this time. Bah! Hold on. I wanna make it extra long. Sorry, y'all. I'm gonna make it on purpose extra long, okay? Just super long. You're long. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's actually really nice. But I think like fun, challenging events like this are just fun to do, you know? Oh, Chris, my liege or whatever. I was just looking around, you know, in case there were any extra darlings up here. Any sort of royal evil types and such. You know it? Worry not, any darlings that may trouble you, I will assist you. You will go wait, it's at the bottom of the cliffside. Oh no! Oh no! That was pretty good. Is there a time that I need to get like Rousey? Bah! You can't get Rousey. Oh, there's nothing else? There's so much to explore, so much to analyze, because these people are bringing everything to life. Oh God. Welcome to Love Dojo. It's only for the hottest, stablest thruples in town. One Clover's head isn't in the captain, so we ignore her, right? Ignore her. I've been doing that. Oh, Starwalker. Oh, it's a bed for 3 people. One or one 3-headed person. Please, after your adventure, bring Starwalker back safe. Right, it would be horrible if it was just the 2 of us. Yes, just horrible. We really don't want another 3rd. Oh, no, we don't. Yo, boss, no handling 3 mademoiselles. It's chill. Just gotta make 3 times the romantic DJ sets. Boss, can I be real with you for a sec? These ladies, man, they're killing me. I'm making them music, and if I don't perfectly interweave their motifs, they go completely boom mic on me. She for like a 1/3 of them does, and they always want their in 3/4 with triplets. With triplets? I love you, my sweet beats, but 4/4 is also good. But no, they want to hear the 3s. So all my music is turning into like pirate movie music dance remixes, and just like life is tough, boss. Man, when it was just me and the crew, we would just like we could interweave each other's motifs all day. Swing them, remix them. Where my boys at now? I don't know. It's been 24 hours. This might as well be dead. How amazing it is that Captain loves us for who we are. Aren't there 3 music guys? Why don't I get Captain and you take the other 2? The Cloud Girl, our eyes met. What? Wait, can I not fight in the dojo? Seems to be in love and also really strong thighs. Yo, they put you out? Do you want a synthesis? Let's talk. I have overcome my gluten intolerance. I will tell you my secret. The secret was not being inside of a bakery for 24 hours. Now I can do the thing I'm supposed to be doing. Yeah, that seems to be more like a love hotel there. Da, 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 da. Punch bowl. Oh God. Newbert's going further beyond. This seems to be more like the dojo. Even my body's becoming extroverted. I trained so much my head can't keep up with my body. Super Saiyan 2 Newbert. Boss, I got a fight for you. But you gotta be a trio. Get that Susie girl over here. Welcome, friends. Oh! Jack breaking pumpkin cake today. Secret ingredient, my face. We would like to try. I'm shy. Oh! Oh! My face. Oh, the babies. I know, really just went like, ooh. Oh, a real night. For Soothe, could you regale me of something, anything? Look, boss, I'm swimming in both Popu and Larity. All my hard work is finally paying off. Are you serious? Your hard work! All you did was start at a slightly higher level than me. Oh no. Wow, you can throw knives? How resplendent. Rudin, I thought you were next to me because you were my friend. It's not my fault I'm inherently better than you in every way. Oh god. If you're jealous, try getting your palette swapped. Like I need to resort to something like that. Oh no! You can really throw things. Where I hail from, most people don't even have arms. Welcome, travelers. What do you like to buy? Sean. Spooky dookie sword. Dark boga. Incredible, Chris. Once again, you have procured a shadow crystal. Now give it here, give it here! Perfect. We only need one more. Yes. The next opponent shall be your final one. I'm sure you'll topple them easily. Easily. Oh, yeah? Chris, I suppose I owe you an explanation about all this. No, you do not have realized by yourself by now. The shadow crystals are far more than pieces of glass. In actuality, they contain a certain power. You could call this the power of will. Ooh. Hold on, we need to write this down. Will isn't right. The power they contain is the power of lost dreams. Oh, like those that gave up. When a strong attachment is formed, when a dream is gripped tightly and then broken off, these are the shards that remain. Failed dreams. Of course, these things are useless to you, Chris. I, however, am aware of something interesting we can do with them. Something very interesting. No doubt you will find it quite entertaining. Chris, today you will acquire the final shadow crystal. Did you ever find the mannequin? Perhaps it may still be an effective armor for you. Wait, the mannequin? Take your time. It ain't like it's better. Oh. The mannequin. Oh, I do have the mannequin. I do have the mannequin. Oh. See you again. Or not. Oh. Hold on. Now I gotta equip it, you know? How do we even wear it? It's a mannequin with the clothes permanently attached. Useless. I will wear it. I will wear it because it's kind of leading us to it, yeah? it's kind of leading us to it. Yo, this is great. This is great. Hey, yo, like there's only one thing and it's disgusting. I mean, delicious. Spin cake. Spin cake! Let's go! Oh, look. Non amoebas. City baguettes. Haha. Pastries that spin. Haha. It's heaven. I did not say I was selling them. They are my treasures. Adore me ba. Oh, God. Yeah, you just attend. Oh, look. Monabibas. Pastries. Okay. Do not. Ha! These are bagels. Fasotilla. Alrighty, everyone. We're going to go ahead and save here. And with that being said, you're filled with the power of Funky Town. We're out of time for today. Tomorrow, we'll pick up and make sure that we're able to take this all in, because there's a lot to take in inside of Castletown, and then move out from there. It felt like 5 minutes for me. I'm not sure if it felt like 5 minutes for you guys, but it felt super duper quick. Like I was under the impression we still had more time. I was under the impression that we still had more time. It was absolutely fantastic. I hope you guys enjoyed everything that Deltarune has to offer. It is, you know, there's a lot to dig in. There's a lot to analyze. Tomorrow, we'll continue at the same time from right here where we left off in order to see what all is going in there. Hope all of you are having fun, and please bring up theories. Be thinking about all this stuff, right? I really want to take my time with it and like analyze as much as we can, because there's a lot to take in. There's a lot to analyze. Man, I'm excited. Man, I'm excited. And that's just, it always feels like we should have more time. Exactly. YouTube, I hope you enjoyed it. If you do enjoy it, come and join us here on Twitch or Kick, because we're streaming on both, right? What is it? I think the schedule will be up on YouTube for you guys to come on and join us. And then all the VODs will be up on Patreon for $1 until they're released on YouTube. Then it goes out for free. Y'all are absolutely amazing. Please make sure to come on through and help us out with our subathon timer. Make sure it doesn't go down, because once it goes down to 0, the subathon is over. You know, so we're trying to make sure we keep it up. That way we're able to keep on going. The subathon is almost every single day except for this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, just because I had a prior commitment before agreeing to the subathon. So we're doing amazing. Don't worry, it gets paused, you know, in the days that I'm not here. But that is absolutely amazing. Y'all are phenomenal. I hope you enjoyed your stay. I hope you enjoyed some of the analysis. But now I have more to talk about. And one of the things that I have to talk about is, what if this crystal things are past attempts at stuff? Now it's gotten me thinking, wait a minute, how deep, very, very deep does this go? I am beyond thrilled to keep going, everyone. I hope you all practice some self-care. Y'all are absolutely amazing. I can't wait to see y'all again. Please practice that self-care. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. And hey, I hope to see y'all here tomorrow. Be safe, everyone. Bye, YouTube. Bye, VOD watchers.